and welcome to another episode of The Golden Life here at One Coast in Pacific Palisades, California. My name is Bree Long, Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Echo Homes, and today I'm standing in the backyard of Residence 703, which is one of our beautiful townhomes here in the community. This one features gorgeous green space in this expansive backyard, and as much as we love to focus on the ocean views that One Coast affords for our lucky homeowners, it's important also to point out some of the other features we have, including this incredible green space that's featured on several of our townhomes that are available here at One Coast. Speaking of outdoor green spaces, today I want to focus on the great expansive hiking trails that are available to us here at One Coast. We are just a stone's throw from the Santa Monica mountain range that is the largest urban park in all of America, with 150,000 acres of land that is for public use, including 500 hiking trails. Now these trails are for the casual enthusiast all the way to the hardcore biker or hiker or runner. So anything you're looking for in terms of outdoor pursuits, we have it here at One Coast just outside the front door. So today I'm really excited to share with you some of my favorite trails. I'm a big hiker personally, and I spend a lot of time here in Palisades hoofing the trails. So I'm excited to share with you some of my favorites today. Let's go take a look. First up is Los Leones Trail to Parker Mesa, where you end up at an outlook point offering one of LA's most spectacular ocean views. This 7.3-mile hike begins just up the road from One Coast, and if you lived here, you'll be walking to the trailhead straight from your front door. The trail begins with a single track that is gently graded and shaded, and you eventually rise to just over 1,500 feet above sea level for jaw-dropping vistas of the endless coastline, and on a clear day, as far inland as the San Bernardino Mountains. Next is Paseo Miramar Trail, which begins just 1.4 miles from One Coast. For scenic overlooks of Malibu, Santa Monica, and even downtown Los Angeles, this is the trail for you. Located just moments from your doorstep at One Coast. This hike meanders the hillside surrounding the Getty Villa and joins up with the trail from Los Leones to lead you to a breathtaking peak where views of the Pacific and Topanga Canyon will leave you literally and figuratively breathless. The next trail I want to tell you about is Temecula Canyon Trail, which begins less than 3 miles from One Coast. Temecula Canyon Trail offers everything you could want in a hike: a beautiful wooded canyon, a challenging incline, and inspiring panoramic views of LA's coastline, all at 3 miles round trip. Depending on the time of year, you may just catch sight of the rushing waterfall on your way up. Finally, there is Will Rogers State Historic Park, located just 4 miles from One Coast. Will Rogers State Historic Park's beautiful countryside setting offers running and hiking trails for all levels. So whether you're seeking a simple stroll in nature or a more moderate trek, there are plenty of options to suit your preference. Well, thanks again for joining us for this episode of The Golden Life at One Coast. We just scratched the surface today, so don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be happy to give you some tips on where else you can visit. Next week, join us for another episode of The Golden Life at One Coast, where we're going to be talking about some of the great surf spots and surf breaks nearby. So some of them you can see them right out of our front door. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. If you have any questions, please visit our website at liveonecoast.com. You can also reach out to our sales team at the email and the phone number below. We'll see you next week. Have a beautiful day and a golden life.